Hi there, Ryan. How's it going? So, Andrew here. Now, in terms of, the light was a bit tense there. In terms of a diet, you need to shift your thinking away from a diet and start thinking towards lifestyle changes and overall habits that you can adopt. So, in terms of a diet, you have to really embrace something that's going to last you the rest of your life. If you don't, it's completely pointless starting something in the first place. It truly is. In terms of walking, that's perfect, that's fine, but the reality is your body becomes very accustomed to exercise, so unless you are progressively improving that, it's not going to be doing much for you in terms of actually promoting fat loss. Yes, you're going to be fitter, and I absolutely encourage you to do the 15 miles, but in order to elicit more fat loss, you're going to have to improve on that. Maybe add some specific exercise sessions on each week. It doesn't need to be anything majorly intense, just something to promote change within your body. Now, in terms of a diet, we use something called flexible nutrition. This is essentially meaning that no foods are off limits. You can piece in foods that you enjoy. Again, changing diet is about adopting something that you can genuinely stick to and enjoy. Otherwise, you're never going to get results for any extended period. Yes, you may lose fat for 8 weeks. Yes, you may lose fat for 12 weeks, but there's never going to be any sustainable long-term change, which is what we're all striving for. I mean, anything else is a total waste of time, in my opinion. So, in terms of adapting a new diet, you're going to have to focus on a few things, such as overall high protein. Again, I can send some resources and things like that over that will help. But at the end of the day, you have to find something that's going to work for you. Now, this is something that we can help you with and help piece together for you. If you want a bit more information on how I can help you and your wife, by all means, just let me know below. Let me know what you'd like to do. And by all means, I'm happy to book in a chat with you and see if we can be of assistance.
Use this simple strategy when you're struggling with motivation. Going through my client column, setting up for the week for the AMF clients, and I'm going to discuss what makes our most successful clients, if I can speak right, and what to do when you're lacking motivation. The key cause of lack of motivation is down to lack of results. Simple. That's what it comes down to. And lack of results comes down to lack of consistency. Lack of consistency comes down to over complexity. So when you are struggling with motivation, what you need to do is gain momentum. Simplify and streamline things. When it comes to your nutrition, are you doing a meal prep? If you're not, you're going to fail. If you're struggling with your nutrition, it's because you're not prepping your meals. Simple. If you do that, it takes all the thinking out. You can't fail. The meals are done. They're there. They're prepped. They're good. If it comes to buy someone in, get someone to do the meal prep for you. These companies, look, they're the same price as a Tesco meal deal. So don't say they're overly expensive when Tesco meal deals and things like that are costing almost the same. In terms of your workouts, dial it back in. Can you hit 3 to 4 20 to 30 minute workouts each week? If you can, that's more than enough to progress. If you're struggling with motivation, it comes down to lack of structure. If you don't have structure and you're struggling to streamline the process, just let me know. I can help. If you want information on how I can help you, set you up with one of our Fat Loss Forever Blueprint calls where I'm going to help map out the next 6 months for you, completely free. All you have to do is reply call to this story or vote in the poll or whatever, comment underneath or whatever the hell you're listening and watching, and we'll go from there. One thing I hear a lot from a lot of people is that they think they don't have the genetics to burn fat, or that metabolism is really slow and it's holding them back from burning fat and getting lean. There are certain things that are true about that, but the majority of it's not true. Anyone has the genetics to lose fat. Anyone and everyone. If you stopped eating, what would happen? You would lose fat. Metabolism, yes, you could have a down-regulated metabolism, but that can be very easily fixed with proper resistance training and a high-protein diet. We use flexible nutrition to help with that as well, so it's actually enjoyable and sustainable. So the reality is, when people pigeonhole themselves into these beliefs that it's something else is holding them back, it's a slow metabolism, it's their genetics, what happens? You give up, you fail to try, you don't put in the effort, and that's why you don't get the results. You don't have the correct structure in order to move forward. You don't have the right training in place, you don't have the right nutrition plan in place, you're not eating the right things, right foods. That's what happens, and that's why you're being held back from fat loss, not the fact that you have poor genetics or anything like that. So if you want to understand how to properly train, how to properly eat, to get your metabolism fired up, to get yourself losing fat and getting lean and losing fat forever, then drop me a message and I'll book in a call with you. We're giving away a few Fat Loss Forever Blueprint calls. We generally give away a few of these each week. This is where I'm going to help map out the next 6 months for you, completely free. If that's something you're interested in, just reply to this story and I'll set you up with a call. This is not for people who are looking for a quick fix. This is not for people who are looking for an 8-week fat loss challenge. This is not for people who are not ready to commit and put in the work to getting lean. If you are, and if you're the opposite of those, get your call booked in. It's around 10 to 7. Nice and light these days now at this time in the morning. I'm just about to go and film some videos and get my content done for the week. I again find really getting these focus blocks done makes a huge difference. So just finished writing, honestly, something that would normally have taken me like 2 days and probably about an hour and a half. Just because it's the first thing I do in the morning. No distractions, no phones. I still haven't turned social media or email or anything like that on. I'm literally just turning the camera on the phone here. But I'm off to go and film some videos now. Probably go out a walk as well as it's not raining, which is more than enough, which is all I need. So that's kind of how my morning's been so far, early doors. But I have a mini mastermind this next couple of days as well. So a virtual event. I can't go to all of it, but I will try and attend most of it, so looking forward to that as well. Back to outdoor walks after a long layoff, of course. This morning isn't the best, right enough. But one thing that I've been building into my schedule, and I always have done, is some form of activity in the morning. Obviously, I work from a computer, I work from a laptop, I work from the house all day. So getting some steps in the morning is absolutely essential for me. I'll either do some cardio on the treadmill, which is just an incline walk, or I'll get myself out a walk as there's the rain starting here. But I'm not far from home, so I'll be back soon. But the reality is, if you're stuck, if you're not losing fat, if you're not moving forward, you have to get your activity levels up. You have to build something in, and a mechanism and a system that's going to allow you to get activity in. What are the times of day that you can get in a walk? Is it in the morning? Is it at lunch? Is it after work? What works for you? I will also go and do like a Facebook Live while I'm out in the walk as well, so I can work while I'm walking. How can you leverage your time, or what tasks can you do while you're out a walk, or while you're getting something in that almost feel like it's not taking any of your time? Think about smart ways you can do things. If it takes you getting up 15-20 minutes earlier, then so be it. Well, how's that going to be a big issue? I mean, if your goals don't mean enough to you to get out of your bed 15-20 minutes earlier and get some steps in for the day, what does that say about you and your level of commitment? Not very much. But doing a Facebook Live also most days inside my private group. So if you're not in that private group and you want to join, as the Fitness for 9to5ers Facebook group, it will be linked in the description below as well, and it's kind of all over my Instagram, Facebook links also, so links in bio and all that sort of stuff as well. But make sure and build in your 3x15. We just released a brand new AMF planner. Some of those daily habits include 3x10 minute walks, 3x15 method, that sort of thing that we include and recommend to our clients to really push the fat loss and to push them to move forward as the weather's taking a turn for the worse here. So I better hurry up and get the fuck home.
So, people will tell me, Andrew, I'm trying to lose fat and I feel like I've tried everything. I just can't seem to get results. Tell me what it is you're doing right now. I'm probably a little high for this. I can see my camera's we got off. Tell me what it is exactly you're doing just now. Workout wise and nutrition wise. How many calories are you eating? How many days are you training? What exercise are you doing? What weight did you do last week? I go, oh, I don't know. I'm not really tracking any of that. There's your answer straight away. We have the AMF app, so everyone gets a fully laid out schedule, and the goal is to beat it every single week. That's what forces change in your body. That's what forces the adaptations. That's what forces you to build lean muscle and start losing fat. When it comes to a nutrition plan, we use a flexible nutrition plan. We set the calories, we set the targets, we give them recipes to actually the quantities, the serving sizes, everything. They know exactly what to eat, how much and when. If you don't understand that, how are you ever going to make progress? So the only reason you're not losing fat, the only reason you're stuck where you are, is because you have no structure, you have no plan, and if you don't know how to put that plan together, yes, you can go and troll the internet and search all the free information you want, or you can put your hand up and ask for help. If you need some help why not jump onto one of our free Fat Loss Forever Blueprint calls? This is where I'll help you map out the next 6 months completely free, tell you what to eat, how to eat, when, and how to train. If you're interested in one of those, reply call or comment underneath the call, something like that, and I'll get you booked in. Saturday afternoon, and I am hitting some back and biceps, pushing for this last couple of kilos here. Again, it is the 20-something of March. We're pushing until the end of April for to hit 82 kilos. Should get there. Hit record weigh in this morning, just over 79, 79.2 in terms of this lean muscle gaining phase. It's been a very slow, steady progress. Really happy with how it's went, to be honest. Training's been consistent, nutrition's been good. There's been days I've ate less calories than I should have, and it's just down to being busy. That's an excuse, and again, it was probably me not having the preparation done. That's the only reason it never happened. So there was a couple of days over the last few weeks that's happened, but the trajectory has still been on track, and I've been consistent with all my workouts. So I'm not perfect, I'm never going to be. I strive for the best I can, and being prepared is one of the best ways you can do it. What's your main goal at the moment? Let me know below or reply to this story, and we'll see how I can help you. Just finishing off today's workout, back and biceps one. Not gonna lie, today's been a shit workout. The first half was okay, but this back half I've struggled. Digestion just isn't there today. Maybe wasn't feeling the best going into workout, too full, just a little too much food in my stomach, and do you know what? Those days happen. I haven't beat personal best in all my exercises, which is the goal when you're building muscle and really should be to move forward. But do you know what? Shit happens. I still showed up, I ticked the box. My goal is always to progress. The reality is that's never always going to happen, and that's fine. I still showed up, I still got to work. I'm going to finish this off. I'm going to go and have my post-workout meal and get on with my day as normal. And hopefully I'll be feeling fresh, ready to go Monday, rested up. Happens. So when you do have those down days, when you do have a day off, or maybe you just weren't there that day, fine. Listen, we all go through it. I just did one there. Nobody's perfect and no one ever will be. So just keep going, just stay consistent, keep the head up and keep driving, and you'll get to your goal. So we're going to do a quick house update. Kitchen. So we do have some plasterboard on the kitchen, on the ceiling. All plasterboard is in and good to go, so making progress. Bathroom down the stairs is done. Give this camera a wee wipe here. Not nice and clean. There we go, got some plasterboard on up here. Steady, not much is happening here, to be honest. This, making progress. Just about done in here. That's just getting left for now. A little bit there until we get something. Can't remember what it is. Upstairs. And these upstairs are basically done, apart from like putting the doors back on. But they've already been on, so it's just a case of screwing them back on. And here's all done, painted. Bathroom, again, I'll probably paint everything again. Bathroom and shower is good to go. Shower is fitted. All good. Wee bit of action here. Oh, there we go. Nice action. Toilet, bathroom. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Balconies are fitted as well. You can't really see that, but like the glass balconies outside are fitted. They were done more recently. Other bathroom is good to go also. Apart from the doors. All good. And off. And of course the gym room just being used there. Back and biceps on a Saturday afternoon. Looking up the bedroom. One suite in here is done. And we have third floor almost finished. We now have glass though. So up here is basically done, to be honest. apart from the flooring. And just need to pop those lights in. And it's good to go up here. And that is my barrier for round there. That is a quick house update. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And hopefully you're having a good weekend as well. Here is a quick run through of the weekly shop. So, got 2 sirloin steaks, normally get fillets, but they were out. I have some minced beef, which will be used with these burgers. And the McCain's, as the ice cream falls on the floor, the McCain's baked potatoes that I've obviously forgot to get. I was supposed to. Some milk, some onion, spring onion. This is for a chicken curry with these rice packets. Bananas and berries for the shakes, along with that, and I will have them as post-workouts. Bagels and some bananas as well. And that is everything for my weekly shop. Very basic, very simple. I pick like 3 to 4 meals for the week that I enjoy. My meal 1 never changes, my meal 2 never changes, and my last meal of the day never changes, which is like Snacky Jacks and protein powder and things like that. So that is the equivalent for of a week's shopping for me, 35 quid. Nothing major, and just keep it simple.